Okay, I'm going to go over quickly how to get this apart. Some stuff is stuff you already know how to do, but I'll talk more in detail about the different stuff. Quick release on the brakes off. 1, 2. Quick release wheels off. 1. Try and be in the lowest gear when you take the wheel out, makes things easier. I'm sure you know that. I'm gonna, at times, put the camera just loose to do things that require 2 hands. Okay, only thing that's different, the bike pivots here and here. The shifter cable can't really, it kind of gets mangled if you fold it with the frame, so you want to undo that. So if you push the derailleur inwards, at the same time pulling back, it just slides right out. So hopefully that got caught in the camera. Do this one first. There's just a pin that comes out, and then the clamp gets released. That bites down on the seat post that's in there. This one, just undo the seat post as normal, and then undo this frame clamp as well. So I'm going to put this down for a second to get the seat post out. So now the bike pivots here, so that kind of translates to pivoting motion there. So I'm going to put the bike on the ground, since I don't want to be holding 2 pieces. And you basically just pivot back and forth on that until it slides apart. It doesn't really take a lot of force. It's just kind of awkward holding this whole thing at the same time. So it's going to take some fiddling. It's hard not to smash my camera at the same time. Okay, so that's that. You can, I'll tidy the cables up a little bit for when it gets to you. Other things that will change in shipping are the pedals really get in the way, so I unthread them and put them in the other way. And the quick release skewers, they will get really easily bent if they hit something, so I thread them into either side of the pedal, so that's how you'll get them. And then the hockey bag I'm using is slightly too small to fit the end of the handlebar in, so I tried sliding the whole thing through in the stem, but it wasn't quite enough, so I'm actually just going to take the stem out. It made putting it back together kind of a pain in the ass, but you do it the first time, then you don't have to do it again the next time you do it if you leave it in. It just kind of makes a tangle of the wires, so what I'll probably do is unhook both the brake cables and coil them up so that they won't be tangling on everything. I have a V-brake in the front, which is really strong, so I hooked that up to the right hand. We can talk about the logic of that later, but the back brake is weaker because of the frame I chose, so I would hook the front brake up to the right hand, because that would be safer. The chain's probably going to get tangled on stuff, but I'll try and kind of loop that out of the way. And that's it. Everything's the same going back together, except you want to put the shifter cable back in here before you put the rear wheel in, because otherwise it's kind of a pain in the butt. Okay.